What if the healthy meat in your fridge isn't just food, but a silent threat to your health? What if every slice of turkey or chicken you trust is hiding bacteria, chemicals, or worse? Every year, millions of Americans unknowingly bring home meats labeled natural, fresh, or healthy, believing they're making safe choices. But behind those plastic wraps, the reality is far more dangerous. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on Tyson, Hormel, and Oscar Mayer, uncovering the truth about what natural really means on your meat labels. Welcome to BizWorld Explorer, where we uncover the truth behind the products you trust and the companies you rely on. Tyson, the giant behind the labels. Tyson isn't just a household name. It's a giant empire supplying millions of families every week. But does natural really mean safe? Recent investigations suggest otherwise. Several Tyson chicken products have been flagged by federal inspectors for Listeria and Salmonella, sometimes weeks after reaching grocery store shelves. One report from an Arkansas plant revealed condensation dripping from ceiling pipes onto processing areas, the perfect breeding ground for dangerous bacteria. Whistleblowers also reported that employees were sometimes instructed to continue processing poultry even after contamination was detected, occasionally just wiping off visible mold before resuming production. This raises a serious question. How often does this happen without public knowledge? For consumers, especially older adults, children, or anyone with a weaker immune system, these hidden risks can lead to severe illness, even hospitalization or death. If this is happening at such a major brand, how much can we really trust the natural label? And should we rely solely on big companies to protect our families? If you want safer options, brands like Applegate Naturals, Bell & Evans, and Heritage Foods USA focus on proper hygiene, strict inspections, and ethical treatment of both animals and workers. Perhaps the real question is, are you willing to take a risk, or will you choose brands that prioritize safety? Hormel, when natural is just a word. Hormel has long been trusted for family-friendly meats like Spam, turkey slices, and bacon. But how much of that trust is built on marketing rather than reality? Investigations show that natural on Hormel packaging may not guarantee safety. Last year, Hormel issued a recall after E. coli contamination was discovered in vacuum-sealed turkey products. By the time the recall was publicized, the affected packages had already traveled across multiple states. Many unsuspecting customers could have brought home potentially dangerous meat without even knowing it. Inside Hormel plants, reports highlighted outdated refrigeration units, broken conveyor belts, and employees working long shifts without proper protective gear. Mold, bacteria, and cross-contamination were real threats, often overlooked to maintain production speed and efficiency. Even more concerning, Hormel has a history of repackaging returned products with new expiration dates instead of discarding them. This practice raises a troubling question. Is natural just a marketing word when profit comes before safety? How safe is the meat we bring home from the store? And should consumers blindly trust big brands or demand transparency? For those wanting safer choices, brands like Neiman Ranch, Coleman Natural, and Mary's Free Range offer clearer labeling, better hygiene, and stricter quality control. Perhaps it's time to ask, is convenience worth risking your health? If you're learning something new about the meat you eat, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to BizWorld Explorer. We bring you the truth behind the products on your table, so you can make safer choices for yourself and your family. Oscar Mayer. The breakfast staple with a dark side, Oscar Mayer, is a name that evokes images of crispy bacon and convenient lunch meats. But behind those cheerful packages lies a story that might make you think twice before your next breakfast. A recent recall revealed Listeria contamination in nearly 400,000 pounds of turkey bacon, traced back to a slicing plant in Kentucky. The USDA report exposed unsanitary conditions that most consumers would never see. Condensation dripping from ceiling pipes, mold clinging to vents, and high-speed production lines that put extreme pressure on workers, and even the animals. Whistleblowers claimed that employees were instructed to shave off moldy edges from turkey logs, re-slice them, and reseal the packages, while returned products were sometimes relabeled to appear fresh. For shoppers, especially older adults, children, or anyone with a weaker immune system, these natural products were not just misleading. They were a serious health risk. Could something as familiar as your morning bacon really be hiding bacteria that can make you severely ill? How much of what we trust in grocery aisles is safe? And how often are these risks quietly swept under the rug? If you want to avoid the hidden dangers, safer alternatives exist. Brands like Applegate Naturals, D'Artagnan, and Welshshire offer turkey and bacon products with stricter hygiene protocols, regular inspections, and more ethical treatment of both animals and workers. Choosing these brands may not only protect your health, but also support companies that prioritize safety over profit. What natural really means. You may think natural on meat labels guarantees no chemicals, no antibiotics, and perfect hygiene. Unfortunately, the reality is murkier. USDA defines natural loosely. It only means the meat contains no artificial ingredients or added colors. It doesn't guarantee safety, hygiene, or humane treatment of animals. Companies can still use antibiotics, hormones, and preservatives in their supply chain. Packaging can mask unsafe conditions, from mold to cross-contamination, while marketing focuses on wholesome imagery. Consumers are left trusting words that are often more marketing than promise. It's a subtle but powerful deception. Labels that say natural, but don't tell the whole story. Ethical concerns beyond food safety. The problem isn't just bacteria. Many meat processing plants rely on older or immigrant workers under harsh conditions. Reports show 12-hour shifts, unsafe machinery, and little to no protective gear. Workers sometimes suffer severe injuries, amputations, broken bones, or chemical burns. When you buy natural meat from big brands, you may unknowingly be supporting systems that compromise both human dignity and animal welfare. Poultry and beef are often processed in overcrowded, high-speed facilities, where animals are treated poorly, and food safety is secondary to production speed. Ethical alternatives are available. Brands like Snake River Farms, True Story Foods, or Field Trip emphasize humane animal treatment, fair labor, and food safety compliance. The hidden cost of convenience. The demand for fast, cheap meat drives companies to cut corners. Ready-to-eat meals, pre-sliced deli meats, and packaged bacon may seem convenient, but they carry hidden risks. Bacteria like Listeria and Salmonella thrive in poorly monitored facilities. Contamination can spread across multiple states before recalls are issued. Marketing focuses on family-friendly labels, distracting consumers from actual production practices. Older shoppers, or those on tight budgets, may unknowingly buy unsafe products, while companies profit from speed and volume over safety. Safer alternatives. Look for certified humane, antibiotic-free, or small-batch producers. Quality may cost more, but it reduces risk for you and your family. How to read labels and protect yourself. Don't rely solely on natural or organic claims. Here's how to shop smarter. Check USDA inspection codes. They tell you where the product was processed. Look for transparent sourcing. Companies that disclose farm locations, animal treatment, and ingredient lists are more trustworthy. Avoid high-risk products. Pre-sliced deli meats, vacuum-packed turkey bacon, and ready-to-eat chicken are more prone to contamination. Consider smaller brands. Many smaller companies prioritize hygiene and ethical treatment over mass production. Knowledge is your first line of defense. Every label has a story. Some safe, some dangerous. Summary: choosing wisely. Tyson, Hormel, and Oscar Mayer are household names, but natural doesn't mean risk-free. Contamination, relabeling, and unethical practices happen more often than you realize. By understanding these risks, you can make informed choices. Choose brands with clear safety practices. Support ethical labor and animal treatment. Check product recalls and FDA reports before buying. Eating meat shouldn't feel like gambling with your health. With the right choices, you can enjoy your meals safely and ethically. Thank you for watching BizWorld Explorer. We uncover the truth behind the brands you trust, so you can protect your health, family, and conscience. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We bring you daily insights that make your decisions safer and smarter. Check out our latest videos on your screen right now to continue exploring the hidden truths behind everyday products. Remember, knowledge is the safest ingredient on your plate.